What's happening, fam? L.A.R. movement still moving. Subscribe or die trying. You see the thumbnail. Petty isn't a love language. You got people who have no understanding of why their dating or relationship experience hasn't been pleasant after they hit a certain age. But all you have to do is go back to your dysfunctional love languages. You know, being petty is not a love language. That's why people not rocking with you. You know, trying to get somebody back every 5 minutes because you feel slighted or you feel offended. You know, when somebody did slight you or offend you, but more so when people don't slight you or offend you, you just gotta get back at somebody. And then you wonder why people are like, I'm not, no, no, thank you. But looking back at it, you didn't think that was an issue. That's not a love language. That's dysfunctional. Like entitlement is not a love language. You know, when you go around telling people what they are supposed to do for you because you showed up, what you deserve that you don't do for yourself and what your family hasn't done for you, but you feel a certain way, so you feel like a person should give you everything because you deserve it because you are you. And if they don't, somehow they're not a good person. They're not a good fit. It's like, oh, okay. We're going to go down that path. We're going to go down that path. It's going to be ridiculous. So it's not a love language, you know. Anger is not a love language. If you always, you know, putting your hands on people, you know, cussing people out, destroying people's property, and you come to wonder why they just don't love me like they used to. They're not. Belittling people because you're angry. Trying to embarrass somebody in public because you're angry or petty or even entitled. That's not a love language. Not to the what might be a love language to you is not going to be a love language to the person on the other side of that quote unquote love language. So, no, it's not a good look. It's not a good look. Being sneaky is not a love language. You know, oh, I'm going to sneak through your phone and I'm going to sneak on your profiles and I'm going to sneak in your emails and I'm going to send my friend to try to talk to you to see if you bite on that, you know. I'm going to snoop through your house. I'm going to snoop through your car. I'm going to ask you questions. I'm going to interrogate you without you knowing that I'm interrogating you because I need to know what's going on. I'm going to get online and I'm going to, you know, Google you, research you, check out your criminal history because, you know, I got to make sure that I'm with a good person. That's, you know, and I got to constantly test you to make sure you never slip back into whatever I got in my mind. Like, you know, maybe a person's just tired of you accusing them of stuff or try to somehow, you know, give them a life, you know, with no parole for something because you feel like they did something. I ain't got the evidence yet, but I'm going to get you. Okay, all right. It's not a love language. It's not. It's not. Like, you know, trying to buy somebody is not a love language. It's not. You know, you see what I got? You see what I'm doing? You know what I did for you? You know. A person's going to get tired of that. Or on the flip side of that, using a person for their money It's not a love language also, you know. But if you don't buy me this and buy me that, you don't love me. I want this and I want that. And these are signs that you don't love me if you don't buy me these things. It's like money, you know, is not, you know, using money as a way to get what you want. It's financial abuse, you know. It's not a love language. It's just not. Same thing with sex. You know, giving sex as a doggy treat or withholding sex as some type of punishment is not a love language. You know, nobody, you know what, you can keep it. You know, having sex with you is my love language. You know, but, you know, if we having sex, I love you. If we not, I don't. So what about all the other things that you do in a relationship? That's not my love language. I don't do all the other stuff. See, and then people wonder why relationships don't pan out because your love language is sex. Didn't I make you climax? Didn't I give you some head? And that's all I got to do. And it's like, oh, okay. All right, this what we doing? This what we doing? Okay, no problem. All of this stuff is petty, you know. And petty is not a love language. So catch y'all on the next one. Like, share, subscribe, or die trying. Peace.